This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
For your information, a local firefighter is here to explain how a plate of pasta could help save lives in a local community. Hello everyone, and I hope your new week is off to a great start. I'm Ken Kara. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get to our headlines from FYI and the Hazleton Standard Speaker. There's still a major need for blood donations in our area. Lisa Sugart has the details on a blood drive in our area later this week.
There is a great need for blood each and every day, not only here in our area, but everywhere. And you can do something about it. A blood drive is being held on Thursday, May 12th. The Lehigh Valley Hospital Hazleton Blood Drive. Here to tell us all about it today is Marie D'Amato, and she is the Donor Resources Representative for Miller Keystone Blood Center. Marie, this is vital. You really count on the public coming out to support the blood drive.
Absolutely. Every day, patients come to the hospital and they need blood, whether it's for a car accident, a surgery, a cancer patient, premature babies. It's a need that is every day someone in our area, in our community, needs blood.
And people can do something about it this Thursday, so tell us when the blood drive is.
It'll be Thursday, May 12th, from 12 to 5 at the Lehigh Valley Hospital, Hazleton. It's held right in their lobby conference room. And if you come out, we can offer you a free lunch voucher for $5 at the Hilltop Cafe.
Well, that's a good deal as well. Mm-hmm. Who is eligible of the people watching in our audience right now? Who can come out and do it?
Eligibility, you have to be at least 17 years old. You have to be 110 pounds. And just feeling healthy and well the day of the blood drive. You don't want to be sick, have any signs of a cold. We're going to check your blood pressure. We're going to check your iron level. We'll check your pulse, your temperature, and do a little bit of a medical history. And as long as you pass all that, you're free to donate blood.
And people, when they donate, they might think, well, where does my blood go when I donate it? But it stays right here.
Absolutely. Miller Keystone Blood Center is the exclusive provider for the Lehigh Valley Hospital. So blood donations stay right here in your community for your family, your friends, your neighbors, and right here for our community.
So you may be helping out somebody that you actually know. Hopefully not, but if the need is there, you'll have supplied the blood for it. If people need to register for this, is that what they need to do? How do they sign up?
Walk-ins are welcome, but it is best to pre-register. You can either do that on our website, www.giveapint.org, or you can call the hospital, 501-6204.
All righty. So you can call to register, go to their website, or walk in, as Marie said. The need is there daily. Won't you help meet that need by coming to the blood drive this Thursday?
Thank you, Lisa. We'll see you again very soon. An investigation is underway into the cause of a weekend fire in East Union Township. The call came in Sunday around 5:15 a.m. Firefighters arrived to find a garage fully engulfed in flames. The fire also spread to a home a short distance away. Both buildings were unoccupied. Tankers from neighboring counties also responded. A state police fire marshal is investigating. The 46th annual commencement exercises were held Friday evening at the Penn State Hazleton campus. Chancellor Dr. Gary Lawler conferred 61 associate degrees and 58 baccalaureate degrees. Friday's ceremony was highlighted by the granting of the first baccalaureate degree in the new Rehabilitation and Human Services degree program now offered at the Penn State Hazleton campus. Guest speaker was Dr. Susan Russell, Associate Professor of Theater at Penn State School of Theater at University Park. Congratulations to all of the members of the class of 2016 at Penn State Hazleton. High above the city of Hazleton on Friday, there was an art show, and the organizer of the event says it couldn't have gone better. Here's a look at the second annual Art at the Markle event hosted by Hazleton Power. The event was bigger this year with around 50 artists and 150 pieces. Plus, more people stopped by the 11th floor of the Hayden Tower at the Markle building. About 300 people came out to take in the views, look at the art, and listen to some live music. I spoke with the executive director of Hazleton Power about Art at the Markle at another Power event going on right now, the Pine Street Powerball Soccer Tournament. The number one thing I hear there is, wow, there's so much talent in our community. Is that kind of what's on display there?
Yes, absolutely. And we do, no matter what it is, whether it's soccer, whether it's art, whether, it's political science, we have so much here. And again, I hate to keep harping on it, but the big thing people say about our area is, oh, you got to get out, you got to go somewhere else, you got to do something else somewhere else to be someone else. And we have it here, and we just have to invest in what we have.
The soccer tournament is benefiting a mural project in downtown Hazleton, and we'll learn all about the tournament on the season finale of Out of Left Field later this month on SSPTV. Saturday marked the first annual Holy Family Academy Golf Classic, and the event was a tremendous success. The tournament was held at Sand Springs Country Club in Drums. United States Congressman Lou Barletta was among the many golfers who participated. School Vice Principal Tom Kostick and Lori Lasant, a parent at Holy Family Academy, coordinated the tournament through the Making a Difference Foundation under the Luzerne Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit organization. The tournament was held to raise money to help everyone afford a Catholic education. Organizers thank the many sponsors, the golfers, and Sand Springs who made the tournament possible. While the goal for this new initiative was $5,000, organizers are thrilled to say that they surpassed that amount. They also invite everyone to mark their calendars for the second annual HFA Golf Classic, set for May 20th of 2017 at Sand Springs. One fire company in our area is serving a tasty dinner in an effort to raise some much-needed funds. Here's Lisa Sugar once again.
How would you like to have a great pasta dinner, all to benefit a fire department in our area? Well, the West Hazleton Fire Department is hosting its 5th annual pasta dinner, and it's coming up on Saturday, May 14th. Here to tell us all about it today is Kyle Kashak, who is a lieutenant with the fire department. Kyle, this is one of the fire department's biggest fundraisers.
That's correct. We hold many fundraisers throughout the year, but this is one of our biggest.
Now, it's taking place on Saturday, May 14th, but give us all the particulars. Where is it happening?
The event place is the 4th Street Pub in West Hazleton, right on 4th Street, off of Broad. You could Google it to find out where it is. We'll have signs up the day of the event. It's Saturday, May 14th, starts at 1 p.m., runs till 5 p.m. You could contact any member of the fire company for a ticket, or you could purchase them at the door the day of the event.
All right, and how much is it for the pasta dinner?
A ticket is $8. That includes, they give you a salad, and they give you the pasta and breadsticks, and you could eat in or you could take out.
Now, it's really important in this day and age because so many fire departments need all this special equipment and training, so it's really hard for you guys to raise a lot of money.
That's correct. As technology gets updated, so does the fire service, and we're trying to raise funds to update some of our equipment with technology. They're coming out with new equipment that serves the public better, and we just want to raise funds so we could serve West Hazleton better and the surrounding communities that we serve.
Well, you guys always do a great job. Now, I see also that in addition, you can do eat-in or take-out, but you guys will do delivery, too, for a large group.
That is correct. We're telling people if you order 10 or more pasta dinners, we will deliver. We will drop them off anywhere in Hazleton or the surrounding area. You could call the number that will be provided, or you could call 4th Street Pub the day of the event.
All right, well, it sounds like a really great event. It is the 5th annual pasta dinner at the for the West Hazleton Fire Company. Again, as Kyle said, it's happening at the 4th Street Pub on May 14th, and that is from 1 until 5 p.m. The cost is $8. Get a hold of a member of the fire company or get your tickets at the door, but make sure you help out. And you guys aren't going to turn down donations if anybody just wants to donate.
No, we weren't turning down any donations, and we appreciate any donation that is given to us.
Hope this is a really successful event for everyone. Hope you get out and get a tasty dinner and help out the fire company.
That'd be cool if they delivered in the fire truck, but it's probably not safe or not feasible. Well, coming up on FYI, we'll tell you about the success the Hazleton Area High School Sports Shooting Club had at an event held out of state. And Ron Marchetti will tell us a lot, I'm sure, in Trivia Treats. And after this break, find out where you can participate in a popular color run in our area.
This is FYI News 13, brought to you by SSPTV and the Hazleton Standard Speaker.
Core Fitness in Hazleton invites you to Buddy Up. That's right, the May Mother's Day promotion continues. Sign up with 2 ladies or more and split the one-time joining fee. This offer is good through this Friday, May 13th, and it must be a pair or more. Call the office at Core Fitness for more details or stop by Monday through Thursday, 8 a.m. to 12 p.m. or 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. Core Fitness also invites you to try 1 free class or 1-day use of the gym equipment. So buddy up at Core Fitness, 711 West Broad Street in Hazleton. Check out Core Hazleton on Facebook or call 570-455-7818. 2 members of Colors for a Cause Relay for Life team out of Berwick. They're doing a fundraiser coming up, their 3rd color run. We will get into that, but Mary Lou Lewis is to my left and Leona White is to my right. And Mary Lou, let's start with you. You got involved with Relay for Life after you were invited there to a luminary service when you were battling cancer.
Yes, I was.
And how did that, just give me a little background, your fight with cancer and how that moved you.
Well, my first cancer was 2001, and they found a lump, and somebody told me they had a luminary for me at the Relay for Life, and I had no idea what a luminary was or Relay for Life was even. And I went to it, and it was very emotional. In fact, I couldn't even stay for it. At the time, they would announce all the luminary bags if it was in honor of or in memory of, and a lot of people I knew, and I had to leave. It was too emotional for me to handle it. And then I went the following year, and I started my own team.
So now you have your own team fundraising. Someone who helped you, drove you to appointments and that right here, Leona. And then sadly, your husband passed away from pancreatic cancer at 90 years old, though. He lived a long life in Berwick.
Yep.
And tell us about what it was like going through this, even with Mary Lou, as you were helping her out. I mean, that has to be hard when you have a family member with cancer.
Quite a bit, but you work through it.
You guys have a strong family that help you guys stay together?
Yep.
Now you're holding pictures here, and there's actually one of you from the color run, and that's why you said, of all ages, you told me, if you don't mind me sharing, you're 87 years old, and you were helping out last year.
Yep.
Did you do the run, or what were you doing last year?
I just cut the fruit and stuff up, the bananas and oranges and stuff, so they could come back and have something, and pass out the water and soda that they wanted.
Why would you encourage people to come to this?
Because they need it. They need the help.
Need all the treatment they
Oh,
can get.
yes. They need all the background and help and
That they can get. And Mary Lou, there's an interesting story of how you came to want to do a color run. There's not a ton around here, but there's one in Berwick. You guys will be having 3rd color run. We have the date up there on the screen. You can register. There's all your information. But tell us that story about how you came, when you went to your first color run.
My first one was in Maryland, and my son's fiance took me to it, and there were thousands of people there, and it was just incredible. And I was really impressed with it, and I said to her, this is neat, I want to try this, and that's when we started it. We had our first one, and it's a lot of fun.
And this will be at the Berwick Test Track, as you said, and it's for all ages. I mean, anybody can really come to this. And what else is it, just the race? Are there other things going on?
It'll be the color run, they'll have a DJ there, we have prizes all your numbers for the run on your... They'll call the numbers out. They'll give out prizes. We have trophies for all different age groups and different placements we have.
Why do you think people like the color run so much? Is it just getting hit with the colors? I mean, did you do the run? I mean, what is it about these races?
I did the first one, and it is fun because you're going through and you're a kaleidoscope of colors when you get done. That we have 6 different colors that you throw, and it's colored cornstarch. So it's not going to hurt you. But when you're covered with all these colors, it's just like, wow, this is neat. Some of it brings them back to your childhood, and the kids love it. We had kids that would lay on the floor or on the ground and just roll in it, like make angels out of themselves. That it's a lot of fun, and it doesn't last long. It's a 5K, which is a little less than 3 miles. Yeah. A lot of them walk it. You have your definite runners, but a lot of them walk it, and they just have a good... We had the one, they would come to us and pound me with color. I love this color. And it was just a lot of fun.
So always a good time, and all money raised going to Colors for a Cause, your relay team. Last question I want to ask you, what is it like when you go back now, you do relay, and you're at the luminary service? Does it still have that powerful feeling?
It does. Now, we combined with Bloomsburg this year, or last year we started it, and they did a bagpipes, and it was towards the evening, and they had one with a candle just walking around, and it was very solemn. And it's still, a lot of people come, and of course it's for a good cause, that you don't want cancer for anybody, and everybody's been touched by cancer. You either have it or you know somebody who's had it. So nobody can get away with it. Everybody's had it.
Absolutely. And if you can't do Relay for Life yourself or get a team together, come out to this third color run that they're doing in Berwick. Colors for a Cause.
Time now for FYI News 13 weather.
I see lots of sun in our future, and that's great news after last week. I can't read the future, but I can read our local weather forecast from the National Weather Service. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low of 42 degrees. We'll have a northwest wind from 6 to 8 miles per hour. On Tuesday, as we take a look at the rest of the work week, partly sunny with a high near 61 degrees. We'll have a calm wind. Tuesday night, partly cloudy, low of 49 degrees. Wednesday will be mostly sunny, high in the upper 60s with a light and variable wind. Wednesday night mostly cloudy, low around 52. On Thursday, partly sunny, once again up in the upper 60s. And then on Thursday night, 50% chance of showers, mostly cloudy, low of 52 degrees. On Friday, we're up to a 60% chance of showers, cloudy with a high of 63. And Friday night, mostly cloudy, we'll get into the 40s for our low. And now here's your midday winning Pennsylvania lottery numbers on FYI. Pick 2, 6, 8. Pick 3, 8, 7, 1. Pick 4, 4, 7, 9, 3. Pick 5, 4, 7, 8, 3, 5. When we come back, I'll let you know how the Penn State Hazleton softball team did at the Penn State University Athletic Conference softball tournament.
Tonight's weather is brought to you by Valley High, the area's oldest ice cream and fast food restaurant. Stop on in for a cold treat including our ice cream and yogurt, or some hot food including our burgers, hot dogs, fries, and much more. That's Valley High, Route 93 in West Hazleton. Treat yourself today.
This is FYI News 13 Sports.
The Hazleton Area Sports Shooting Club ski team went down to Maryland and won a competition. The Cougars got the high overall team score at the Penn Regional Skeet Shoot. Thomas Facile was the high overall individual. Paige Thomas had the high ladies score, and Pat Darrell was the varsity champion. Congrats to the Cougars. Penn State Hazleton baseball player was named to the all-conference team by the Penn State University Athletic Conference. Aaron Glass is honorable mention all-conference for his performance during the 2016 season. The Penn State Hazleton catcher led the team with a .343 average and 15 runs batted in. During a game against Valley Forge, he went 5 for 7 with 5 RBIs and 3 stolen bases. The Penn State Hazleton softball team lost today in the losers bracket final against Penn State Beaver in the Penn State University Athletic Conference playoffs, but their season isn't over. The local Lions did receive an invitation to compete for a national title at the United States Collegiate Athletic Association tournament. FYI Sports isn't done either. Here's Ron Marchetti with Trivia Treats.
Happy day after Mother's Day on this May 9 Trivia Treats. Hi everybody. 30 years ago, Michael Spinks silenced critics who claimed that his previous victory over Larry Holmes was a fluke. Defeated the former champion again to retain his heavyweight crown on a split decision at Las Vegas. Spinks, who had moved up from the light heavyweight ranks, held on for his 29th straight career victory. Holmes was now 48-2, both losses to Spinks, who was now 29-0. Also 30 years ago at this time, in 1986, Boston's Roger Clemens staged an awesome pitching performance when he struck out a record 20 Seattle Mariners in a 3-1 Red Sox victory at Boston's Fenway Park. Clemens broke the 9-inning strikeout record of 19 shared by Charles Sweeney of Providence in 1884, Steve Carlton, St. Louis in 1969, Tom Seaver, New York Mets in 1970, and Nolan Ryan, California in 1974. The big right-hander who had undergone shoulder surgery 8 months earlier lived up to his nickname, the Rocket, with a fastball clocked at 98 miles per hour. Clemens threw 138 pitches and did not walk a batter. He struck out each hitter in the Seattle lineup at least once, and 8 batters took called third strikes, and he struck out the side in the first, fourth, and fifth innings. He also matched the American League record of 8 consecutive strikeouts from the 4th to the 6th innings. The Mariners, who managed only 3 hits, scored a 7th inning home run by Gorman Thomas. Finally, And also, 30 years ago, in 1986, a horse by the name of Ferdinand, a 17-1 long shot, carried 54-year-old jockey Willie Shoemaker to an upset victory in the Kentucky Derby. And that's the way it was 30 years ago in 1986. Have a great week, everybody. See you Friday. Till then, be a good sport and stay loose.
Mondays can be rough, but you can end them on a high note. Seafood night at Bottlenecks. Choose from crab, clam, shrimp, and lobster specials, such as their little neck clams in garlic butter, only $1.95 a dozen, or handmade crab cake platter for only $8.95.
Good evening, everyone, and here's tonight's Talk of the Town report. First night, McAdoo Troop 643 will be holding a craft and vendor show Sunday, May 15th from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. at the former McAdoo Catholic School. The event is open to the public and will feature entertainment, food, tricky trays, and plenty of crafts and vendors. All proceeds benefit the annual summer camp. For info, just call 570-579-4073. Our next announcement, the Simon Kramer Theater Actors Guild of Schuylkill County is presenting Willy Wonka Jr. May 13th through 15th. The theater is located on Alliance Street in New Philadelphia. For information, check out agosc.org or call 570-617-2720. And finally, Healthy Haven, Schuylkill Vision, and the Schuylkill Haven Recreation Department have teamed up to bring back the Farmers Market to Schuylkill Haven. It will begin Thursday, June 9th and run every Thursday until September from 3 to 7 p.m. Farmers and vendors should contact to be involved 570-385-1313. That's tonight's Talk of the Town. News 13 would like to send sincere condolences to the family and friends of these recently departed. David Rhodes of Zion Grove. Memorial is Saturday at 11 a.m. at the Arn Memorial United Methodist Church. Friends may call Saturday from 10 to 11 a.m. The Stauffer Bresnik Funeral Home is assisting the family with the arrangements. Betty Jane Kaler of Rock Glen. Arrangements will be announced by the Harmon Funeral Home. Nicholas Parecka of Hazleton. Funeral is Wednesday at 9 a.m. from the Joseph A. Moran Funeral Home. Friends may call Tuesday from 6 to 8 p.m. And Alice L. Kirshner of Butler Valley Manor. Arrangements will be announced by the Butler Chapel of the Cropton Hughes Funeral Home. Attention pay-per-view subscribers, if you see your name right now on News 13, you'll have 13 minutes to call in and win a free movie from Service Electric Cablevision. Our winner tonight is Robert Blue of Barnesville. Robert, if you're watching, give us a call, 570-455-7267, extension 104.
Attention all superhero fans, you'll be thrilled to know that the Greater Hazleton Chamber of Commerce's Fun Fest Committee has announced the logo and theme for this year's big event. It's Community Superheroes, meaning the people who unite our community with their super talents, and of course Batman. I added the last part. So dust off your cape and put September 10th and 11th on your calendars. That's the dates for the 2016 Fun Fest celebration in downtown Hazleton. When I was a wee lad, I used to buy Batman and Superman on a stick at Fun Fest. They were like balloon characters. It was a little creepy looking back on it now. Well, that's it for FYI for today. We'll see you again tomorrow. Take it easy, everyone.
Hello folks, I'm Dr. Tom Mead, a native of Luzerne County, and lived my early years in Mountain Top. I'm part of Coordinated Health, one of the only private, physician-owned, surgeon-directed hospital networks in the country. Please join me as I host Real Life in the OR, where you'll see real surgeries on real people and hear their real stories. I also host the Dr. Mead Show, where we have medical experts and a live audience discussing topics to improve your health and quality of life. Please join me. You won't be disappointed.